guys? Hotman Spider here. Going to be going live this Saturday at 7:30 Eastern Time with General Sheba. He'll be live at 11:30 Australian Central Daytime. We'll be doing 2v2s, maybe 1v1s. Join in on the stream. Join in for some games. We'll have some fun. Hopefully you guys can make it out and check it out. And enjoy this game on Nevel. Thanks. How's it going, guys? Hotman Spider here. Back with another game. Playing a 1v1. Playing on Nevel, one of my favorite maps. Absolutely love this map. Haven't played it in a little while, but always enjoy playing Nevel. It's always a fun map. Playing as late war Germans, offensive doctrine. Playing against a player by the name of the Beast of the East, 404. Seemed like a decent player. I don't know if he's newer to the game, but he gave a pretty good fight. As you can tell by the length of the video, goes on for a little while here. So, got a squad going out to the windmill, maybe a couple riflemen. We got Sturm Grenadiers going to the center. So we're both capping our points on each side of our map. So I'm guessing he's probably got a couple riflemen. I got a lot more guys going to the left side this game, the southeast. So of course Nevel always starts off as a good grenade war. You can see he's got a guy throwing a grenade. We're both just throwing grenades at each other. Typical start to Nevel. Not microing properly for myself. So good start to the Beast of the East 404. He's definitely using his grenades well here. So we get another cheeky grenade kill. He's trying to flank me to get some grenades off. So we start pushing over. So he's got SMG infantry, so I didn't want to close the gap there. Just trying to micro grenades. Make sure I don't get caught by one. So we're both just running around, trying to nade each other. Got a ton more coming out. So as it stands, looks like I wiped more of his first squad in the center, so we are capping. We got control of the windmill, and we got tons of guys watching the flank. So that's kind of what you want, is a couple guys watching the flank there, just in case he makes a push from it. So he's got more grenades going out. Doing a little micro with direct control. So we do get the center. We win that first engagement. We take 3 losses. He loses about a squad, so not bad. Reinforcements are coming up. More grenades going out from myself. So just looking to spread the boys out here a little bit. And we got reinforcements coming there, so just looking to move forward. All my guys get better sight lines. You want to try and turn the map into a funnel. So we get these Panzer Grenadiers moved into the point. He's got smoke coming down on the center there. So I'm just waiting for that smoke to build up. I want to use his own smoke against him, so, but he ends up shooting me through it. Still just looking to get off a cheeky grenade through the smoke. So we got an MG42 set up on the logs there, and a couple guys just held up on the left-hand side of the point. So looking to send another Sturm Grenadier squad to the center. Very strong units. We get Panzer Schreck just in case some kind of armor pushes us. So 5 minutes in, and it's about 300 to 248. So not bad. Got the lead. So I think I'm just looking to get my officer here so I can get a doctrine unit. But we got tons of infantry, so not too worried. I can react to his vehicle rather than just bring out my own thinking. Sometimes that's better when you let the enemy get their vehicle and then you kind of, you know, react to it and bring out something that can counter it. So we're just spreading out the guys on the right. He has a squad there watching. Seems like a lot of guys to have out in the field, but looks like he ended up clearing this left a little bit. So I don't know if he had a couple guys there. Micro and MG42 clear that left side, and take direct control and clear a couple of the boys there. And we escape. Beautiful. So we get our officer and pull up a Panzer II. So I didn't see anything coming from him. So I figure why not? Let's get you know, an aggressive vehicle and push in. So we're moving those Sturm Grenadiers up. I don't know if I'm trying to funnel them in a little bit there in the center. But we're just trying to overwhelm. I'm trying to overwhelm him with infantry. It's kind of hard to do with Germans sometimes. I don't want to say the Germans have the same kind of deal as the Americans, but sometimes you just can't pump out the same amount of infantry as the Soviets can. So the Panzer II's on the flank. You can just take pot shots into the center. So we move it over to the windmill. We've been kind of having a little long range fight with that squad over there. So we're going to use that Panzer II to kind of push that squad out of the field. Just want to make sure I can keep eyes and be able to push wherever I want. So if I can kill his recon, I can flank him in the field, whatever, you know, you can send units around. So we got good control in the center, lots of assault riflemen. So looks like we got an attack coming in on the southeast. Just put some pressure up. I'm not sure if I go in for an attack or if I'm just setting up over there to kind of create more of a further funnel on them. This game was a little while ago, so I feel like I've gotten a little more aggressive since this game. Like, I would have probably been pushing his point. I found I used to sit back a lot like this and kind of let them come to me, which isn't necessarily bad, but I feel like you can keep them more off balance when you're just attacking all the time. So he gets a whole squad into that center building there, so not bad. So trying to get some grenades. Flamethrower would have been good there. Just flame that whole building out. Basically the whole squad would be gone. So I'm CP capped right now. So I got both officers out. We get a 2-2-1. So looks like we're trying to get more grenades out. Just always trying to use as much grenades as possible. Nevel's all about grenade usage. You can see he's throwing grenades. So just lots of grenades all the time. Ends up killing himself with one of his grenades. I don't know what he did there. But using this 2-2-1 to kind of put some pressure on his point. Start making a push up. So we're pushing up onto that southeast point, and we're using the 2-2-1 to kind of be like our support vehicle. So I'm sure he's going to probably react to this and bring it his own vehicle. He has a ton of infantry there, though. Like it's a decent amount. So I'm pulling the 2-2-1 back. I don't know if he has a vehicle coming or something I could hear, but start moving off. And there's the vehicle. So he has a BT, I think, one of those armored cars. But anyways, we get on the move. Looking to clear some of the middle infantry, and kind of just using this thing to harass them. So good use of the armored car there. So you got to have AT ready so you can deal with pushes like that. I didn't have too many men over there, but he took a lot of losses. I never actually got the point there. If I would have had a little bit more infantry to back that up, and maybe some kind of, you know, something with a bit of an anti-tank gun, he could have been in big trouble there. So 12 minutes in, we're sitting at 651 to 216. So we do have him on a bit of a back foot here. We're just playing aggressive with the offensive doctrine. So pushing up the Panzer II. We have AT here. I don't know if I'm looking to move that off to the southeast. So bringing up ammunition in a mortar. So a mortar is always handy on Nevel to have in that center. So you can see he has that BT-7 there, armored car. Using that to protect his southeast flank. Has that assault did kind of hamper his attacking on the center. So we've been holding the center for a while now. So we smoke out his that little farmhouse there. Got a flamethrower heading up. So it looks like he just threw his officer in the point. So I'm using the mortar to try and do damage. So it looks like he just brought up a T-50, I believe. So he must be playing Soviet support doctrine. So we got infantry everywhere over the map, though. So I can kind of see what he's doing. So the mortar's just putting rounds down range on him. And it looks like he just backed his officer out of the point. So this STG-44 guy was held up in a pretty decent spot. Took out a couple of those guards' rifles coming in. So right now we're currently still capping the point. And so it's neutralized, so we both got a decent amount of troops in there. So looking to use grenades. I think he sees I threw them. So just looking to use as much grenades as possible here. Flush them out. So by the time my flamethrower guy gets up, the smoke's gone in front of that house, so I know he has a ton of troops in there, so start putting the smokes back out in front of the house. I think I'm hoping to clear it with the flamethrower. So we do put some in front of that clearing there, which I think that'll be a decent help. Ooh, 16 minutes in, and one of my favorite units in the game, the Sturmpanzer, otherwise known as the Broombar. That thing will absolutely destroy anything most of the time. So I got good sight line on his T-50 just sitting there right now. So the Broombar's coming up. And I think we're gonna go straight for that tank. So that mortar's doing good work, just keeping them pressed in the center. You know, it's making them move. It's giving my guys a chance to shoot guys as they're running away. So I don't know if he sees this thing or not yet. He might not have infantry up far enough to be able to spot it. So we're moving up for a decent position, firing position here to take on that T-50. So we miss. So come back for another shot. Round two. Looking for the big shot this time, the big money shot. Boom. There goes the T-50. So T-50's down. Armor car can go back to work, most likely. He's got a ton of infantry, so we have a second mortar there. Not sure what he's bringing in there. If that's an aircraft, maybe, or... No. He's got a vehicle rushing up the center there. Might be an aircraft. Yeah, so he's dropping a bomb. Oh no, it's a recon. Okay. So what doctrine is that? That's support doctrine. Okay, that makes sense. So just using the Broombar here to clear some of the infantry, trying to get a little bit of a shot. Panzer II's on his flank. Ooh. There comes the recon plane, shot down. So it falls right on the point. Pretty neat. I don't know if a mortar hit it or what got it. Maybe the scout car got it. So I feel like he has an officer on the point or something. But bringing up some Pioneer Grenadiers. And the mortars are just keeping the pace with the fire. Doesn't give him a chance to really regroup. He's holding the point, but I believe he has an officer on it, just keeping them in. So smart play, putting the officer in there. Kind of wish I would have just pushed the armored car around, but I think I was still worried about that BT. But I feel like if I would have pushed my 2-2-1 around, I might have been able to find his officer. So we do end up getting some friendly fire there with the mortar, so not the greatest. So catch a squad coming in. Ouch. So we get a mortar and pretty much half of a guard's elite squad. He's trying to destroy the mortar here. I don't know if... not sure if these kind of rounds can actually destroy the mortar. Either way, now he's got to repair it. Hopefully it's a red condition. Just getting those pioneers on the point. Hopefully get some of the weight. Get the cap weight. So the broom bar, kind of forgot about it there, but... So he's got assault sappers on the point. Maybe that's what's the weight. Those are like the elite troops of the Russians there. The assault sappers. So we got cap weight back. So bringing that broom bar up. Hoping just to keep the pressure up so you can't get back on the point. So kill a couple more assault sappers with that shot. Aiming somewhere else, but it ends up taking the roof of the building. Kills the guys behind the cover. So with two mortars firing into the center, it's kind of a hard push, especially with the broom bar. The Sturmpanzer can just take a shot and pretty much obliterate anything. Looking to lob shots, but we end up just hitting the fence there. Sometimes that's the unfortunate happenings of a vehicle like that. Just hit the terrain when you're trying to aim for something beyond. So 22 minutes in, and we're still in the lead here. Let's bring an armored car around. So we get some assault sappers with that, with the armored car there. So not a bad trade. Those are like elite troops. You can see he's got some kind of 45mm cannon in the field. So stops the armored car from flanking him. Still took out some of those assault sappers. Those are like pretty much the best troops the Russians get, I think. So he repairs that T-50. I'm looking to snipe it. So we end up hitting the T-50 again. And it's kind of moved itself over. So we use an anti-tank grenade on that gun. I just let the guy keep crawling towards it. So the broom bar's looking for that BT-7 here. Grenade, just throws a nuke at it. And then that soldier ends up throwing an anti-tank grenade at the AT gun, so we end up taking that out. So that's handy. So the T-50's hunting my Panzer II here, so drop some smoke. Quite a nice smoke field those tanks put out, actually. It's pretty huge. So the broom bar is looking for that T50. Gets a hit. There we go. We got her lined up. Boom. We delete it. Just delete it. So it looks like the ratings on the wall here. We got firm control on the points. And it's a good game though. I always have fun. I think I've played the Beast of the East a couple times. Seen him around. I think we played some 2v2s, so enjoyed the game and love playing Nevel. So don't forget, guys, got a live stream coming up too with General Shiba coming up on Saturday the 10th. Gonna be going live at 7:30 a.m. I think he'll be 11:30 p.m. in Australia. So make sure you tune in for that. It should be a good amount of fun. You can get some 2v2s in. So that'll be something to do there, something to engage with. But anyways, good game to the Beast of the East, and thanks for watching.